Well, good Sunday morning. I just got a text from a buddy who was watching this guy, Sterling Noren. He has a motorcycle adventure channel, which is a fantastic channel. He is a spectacular photographer, good storyteller. As far as I can see, he's got a very successful channel, and I love watching all his videos. But my buddy sent me this video this morning. He said basically he proved all your points, Don, about the Firebox. I just thought it was so funny. I went over there to check out the video, and it's a typical Sterling Noren video. Very well done, beautiful cinematography. That's what I mean. He's a professional video guy, specializing in motorcycle content. But yeah, all his videos are fantastic, including this one. So people are going to take this commentary the wrong way, but I've been wanting to try my hand at a reaction video, and this is the one, specifically because I put out a video criticizing the Firebox a couple years ago, and it just kind of blew up because I guess there's not really any video content on the web of, you know, the negative reviews of the Firebox, and I'd used it for well over a year and just struggle with it. It doesn't make sense, and that's basically the video I put out. It was a quick video. It was like 6 or 7 minutes, and then a bunch of stuff at camp that was other than the Firebox. But it's basically, I'm not using the Firebox because of these reasons, and it's funny because it blew up. And I was like, wow, it hasn't stopped. All these angry Firebox people are coming in here to tell me how to use the Firebox, which is basically carry a bunch of fuel with you instead of using it the way I thought that it was intended to use, which is a stick, using sticks as fuel, or a stick stove is what I've been calling it. A stick stove. It's like, yeah, it's very romantic. It's a great idea because sticks are plentiful. They're everywhere. You can find something to burn. But the problem came down to the fact that it doesn't work the way they actually show you. So you have to adapt. You have to actually cut wood, which is why I bought the damn stove in the first place, because I don't want to process firewood. If I have to do that, I can put big sticks and big chunks in a fire and cook like that. I know how to do that. Anyway, it's just so funny that this whole video was fantastic until he got to the point where he's using the Firebox, and he's basically showing exactly what I've been talking about. All the downsides. He showed all the downsides, but still, at the end of the video, you see him eating his meal that he cooked, or more likely burnt, on his Firebox. Anyway, I want to go through the video and show you. Number one, it's an amazing video, so I want to talk about that first. So he's running around in the Arizona desert, in the Sonoran desert, which is fantastic. I mean, he really picked some nice spots to camp in, and one of the things he's doing here is talking about how he chooses his camp spots, which I should do more of. Lots of people have been asking me for that, specifically the stealth spots. But yeah, he's gathering some twigs here. and there's not a lot of fuel in the desert, and lots of dangers. Ain't nothing grows here but has stickers. And here he is. He's lighting his sticks to go in the Firebox. But this is the biggest problem. Well, drinking and cooking is a problem. But you can see there's a nice flicker going in his Firebox already. But he doesn't have a lot of fuel, and now there's a blazing fire going, and you can't cook over a blazing fire, kids. You're gonna have scorched, uncooked meat. It's just, if you're not somebody that cooks a lot, especially if you don't cook over flame, you have to understand that. I've seen so many videos of people going out and throwing their grill out, and you've got this blazing 3-inch, 4-inch flame coming out, and they throw their $20 steak on there and burn the shit out of it, which is fine if that's what you want to do. If you want charcoal, if you want charcoal steak, and steak is fine. Chicken, I don't know, not so much. I think I'd be a little bit concerned about chicken. And yeah, so he has he bought some store-bought chicken, marinated in something. But yeah, you see, I mean, all the romance is there, all this vision, and he's trying to paint a picture, which is what he does, which is what I try to do sometimes. He's trying to paint a picture of this beautiful romantic vision of what he's experiencing, which is really hard to do. And now this is the only cut of the film that that shows maybe something that actually might cook your meat without burning it. But that doesn't last in a firebox, and that's the biggest problem, is you can't control the heat. You can't turn it up, you can't turn it down. All you can do is add sticks and move sticks around just a little bit. But here, that's the perfect scene. What you're seeing right there is the perfect scene of this is what's wrong. And you can see it's very crispy on the edges. And coming up, you'll see he has charcoal chicken on his plate. It's freaking hilarious because it proves the point right down. So you can see the plate down just next to the fire, to the right of the fire. And it looks pretty black to me. I don't know. And he's actually he's chewing here and going and I'm just thinking salmonella chicken. That's not a good recipe. And yeah, my favorite line is coming up here. Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom. What does that even mean? Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, other than the part that made me laugh, because I think it's funny that even probably one of the most epic motorcycle adventure guys. I mean, sure, he's not doing maybe epic trips. He's not doing anything more amazing than the stuff that I do. But he captures the moments, and he spends the time with the drone and his very expensive camera gear, and he spends the time to capture the moment, and I think that's what separates him from most people, including me. I think he's much better at telling a visual story, and he uses a lot of romantic language like freedom, and he goes into those realms that I'm not as comfortable with. I like my friend that pointed out this video, I'm more into the comedy side than I am into the romance. But yeah, I think I just wanted to use this video as an example of how to cut through the bullshit. And I'm not saying he's full of shit, because he was probably feeling most of what he's talking about here. But I think it's a good example of romance versus reality, which is what I want to talk about maybe coming up here. I'm thinking about maybe starting a new series. Here's the stuff that people and media try to sell you versus the reality of the way things are. And it's not just motorcycles. It's not just camping gear and motorcycle gear. Everybody's trying to sell you an idea, a vision of what you could be, your identity, if you just buy this product. And that kind of ties into what the live stream tonight is going to be about. Carl is going to join me on a live stream tonight, hopefully, if everything works out. We're going to talk about shills, because I do a few reviews on this channel too, and occasionally I like to talk about the stuff that I really like. I mean, I much prefer to talk about the stuff that I like than the stuff that I don't like the Firebox. But yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about the Firebox in a negative fashion until people go, oh, okay, yeah, you're kind of right. And I've had a lot of people that did that. A lot of people have said the same thing. It's like, yeah, you're kind of right about that. It's not really built for that, even though that's how it's sold. It's sold as a stick stove. If they said, hey, here's this box that you can build a charcoal fire in, well, shit, just bring your charcoal grill. You don't need this damn thing. Anyway, so live stream tonight. I think it will be an interesting conversation, given that this video came out. I think it just came out this morning. I don't know. I didn't look at when it came out, but I got the notice this morning that Sterling put out this new video that's basically proving my point about the Firebox. It's like, yeah, you can burn the shit out of it, and it will still be uncooked on the inside. Salmonella salad, I think, is what he called it. I said salmonella chicken. Doesn't sound very appealing to me. I don't know. What do you think? Join us tonight